Hello.
Hi.
Blades in the Dark Session 2. Much smaller and slightly different crew than last time.
He's getting bullshit on me. Oh my
You can
god.
see in the mirror, though.
What does he do? Oh, there he's gonna do dance.
Don't just dance, for God's sakes.
You can see me, eh? I was gonna open the window, but I don't think I should because I need new window opener things. I might not be able to close it.
Go. Alright, so. Blades in the Dark.
D in the D.
So you guys are part of the same crew, which is the... Did you guys name it after?
Yeah.
Oh, you had
What?
the Driftwood was the name of your boat.
Crow's Foot boat. I thought we actually had a name though. I don't think it was Pirates of the Caribbean though.
What? What's the Caribbean? That's what it's gonna be like every time we go do a mission. It's just Pirates of the Caribbean. Can I open that? Where is that to in this?
But yeah,
I opened all my stuff.
probably put that in last time.
Yeah, I did.
So I guess you introduce yourselves. I'm Andrew. I'm the GM.
I'm Tucker Booker.
Jason playing Eddard Colston.
I'm Tucker Booker playing Booker T.
Nice.
No.
All right. So you guys are smugglers out of Crow's Foot. In the last session, what happened? Wester went and visited Ariana, and she told him that the war in Crow's Foot, about the war in Crow's Foot. In exchange, he promised to do a job. And then you got a job from Niall from Charter Hall, who wants you to get Leviathan blood. And
That's
so
what
you
we do.
decided to talk to Eddard's mentor, Casta, about procuring some blood. She is in port, but prepping to set sail. So,
Yeah, this was all after we tried to talk to someone else.
yeah, you guys, Wester and you, I think, went to see the inspector, Ariana, which is Wester's, what's it called? Contact.
Roswell?
What is going on back there?
Oh, it's just Daniel playing Fortnite.
Oh,
Nothing about that.
exciting. Alright. So, did you want to go ahead and try and go see her? Or do you have anything else in mind? Or...
So, what we're trying to go somewhere to get Leviathans?
Yeah, so they came up with an idea to go talk to Casta, who is she's like a veteran hunter, was it?
Yeah.
Leviathan hunter. And so they were going to go talk to her to see if they could get some blood. But she is in port on a boat, and they're prepping to sail. So time is of the essence if you want to go do that.
Time is of the essence.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason, it's your missus, isn't it?
My contact, yep.
How much do you trust her?
With my life.
Oh, well, come on then, let's go. I suppose we goes down to the docks. How to the docks?
Alright, so, don't worry about it. So this is where Blades in the Dark kind of kicks in. Let me see. Since this is the first time, excuse me. Since this is the first time I have run a score, I'm probably gonna take it a little slow and just kind of run it a little. Yeah.
Yep, I'm cool with that. Trying to figure things out.
Yeah. Gotta find. Oh yeah, I've got the marks written down here.
I'm gonna
But
have
yeah,
a
because like
light
man, we
load.
gotta get some okay, we gotta figure out how we get turf again. Cause what did we decide after Robinson? Not well, we didn't really decide on it, but
You guys decided?
because I was looking at it and I was like, how do you get turf being a smuggler? Like, how do you like? And we decided it was like how you get turf is like the more things you smuggle, the
Yeah,
more
that's kind
people
of.
come to you, the more because like there's no turf for smuggling. It's only like people hire you to smuggle things. But if you smuggle more and more things, you just get better at smuggling. And,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
There it is. 120.
I mean, we could still have turf, though. We have different
Like
layers and stuff.
how? But that's like not really like I don't cough on that turf. You don't have people guarding it. It's like yeah, we're a bunch of crazy smugglers. It's like we're only smuggling things for people. Like I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
How would we?
Well, I mean, we might need warehouses, stuff like that, to hold all
Yeah,
the.
but that's not really turf. That's like renting a warehouse.
Well, it could be because, if we own the area around the turf as well, then we can have guards around it because people will be like, "Oh, that's where their warehouse is. Let's go take their Leviathan blood."
But like, how much Leviathan blood you plan on getting here, Jason? Like,
Oh,
the
yeah,
warehouse is full? Because
Yeah.
like that's crazy. That's
Well,
like,
I mean, there's lots of stuff that could have it. We have Leviathan blood. We have Leviathan body parts. Leviathan bones.
that's what I mean. That's how turf would branch out because we get more things smuggled, and then we just procure more and more rare stuff.
Yeah. I think it's a combination of both of these things, right?
Yeah.
Equals our turf
Yeah.
and more boats too, right?
I guess just
We
the more shit that we get, the more stuff that we get,
yeah.
the more.
I think eventually we're gonna sort of beat
More
the
people
the
come.
boat. Well, the boat boys down, and
the gondoliers.
What
yeah,
is
the gondoliers, and we'll take over the gondolier
Who are
business.
the gondoliers? What? What?
The boys
Did
decided
they?
that they didn't like the gondoliers.
Yeah,
Who's the gondoliers?
we've had it too good for too long.
Is that red circle?
No, they're sort of like the taxis of the water.
Oh my god!
in this.
What? Like so like actual gondoliers? Just like
Yeah.
oh my god,
Yeah.
man.
Well, they are.
No, we're gonna leave the gondoliers alone because.
No, they've had it too good for too long.
But what are we supposed to
Explain they're actually a faction though. Explain what
Yeah.
they do.
Are they actually?
Yeah, the gondoliers are an ancient organization that they used to be the ones that people went to with their supernatural problems because I don't know why, but they handled all that, and so like they still handle ghosts that end up in the canals and stuff like that, and like
Okay.
they're like a yeah, they're an ancient and very well established and loved people.
Fair enough. Cool. So what we should do, Jason? We're gonna go to this mission. And we're gonna ask her.
Yeah.
And then
So
we're gonna go. And then wait now. When we find out where we're going, we're gonna go to my guy and ask if he knows any points of interest around that area or anything
Your
that we can
guy.
collect that he thinks that people. Yeah, my dude. He's my dude. His name is Cobb. He's a baller.
Ka, like the
Cobb.
snake.
No,
okay.
Kobb. Cobb. Come on, man.
The corn. I get it.
Yeah.
ah yes, corn.
Yes, man. That's the name you gave me. And then, yeah, we're gonna see if he can tell us of anything that we can like collect that maybe people want from that area, because maybe he'll know something deep down.
Yeah. All right, that sounds good.
And that will help.
Let's go to my lady, Casta, a Leviathan
Casta.
hunter.
Yes. So,
Yes.
We'll see Casper.
what? How do you want to get there? So,
I suppose we'll take the gondoliers.
Oh, what? Wait a minute. You can't go doing that if you're against
Yeah.
that. Like, come
That was
on.
a joke, guys. Come on. I'm not
So-
really in league with them or anything. So.
yeah, they're assholes.
Yeah.
I don't have that, do
Yeah.
I?
So,
So
like, your gap.
there's different kinds of plans that kind of give you. I don't fucking know, boys. So, are you assaulting? Are you trying to sneak in with stealth? Are you trying to use deception to trick your way in? Are you using the occult?
Wait, are we not allowed where she is?
she's at the docks, and
She's at the docks.
we're on the up and up with the docks, right?
Are you?
So why can't we just walk into the docks and be like, hey, what's up?
Oh.
Like,
Well,
why do we have to go in there and be like, where is she?
Where's the trigger?
well,
Yeah, because the dockers, Niall has good relations with the dock workers for selling coats. Like we know her too, right?
what do you have, like +1 or something?
We're at 1 with the dockers. Yeah,
Where do you see that? Where's that too?
that's the factions and clocks.
Where do you see that too?
That's on the side
I see
under
it.
like all the other character sheets.
Yeah. Can you not see that one?
No, I got it. Okay, there we go. We're up
Yeah,
one.
because we got 1 at dockers and Leviathan hunters, and we're -1 with spirit wardens and -2 with gondoliers.
This man, let's just go in there and be like, hey man, we done the guy trust us.
So
We're
that
just here to talk to this missus.
yeah, so that'd be a social. That'd be a persuading your way.
Alright.
Um,
Well, that's not well, I guess it's kind of persuading. Because we don't really
So-
have very many dealings with this person, but we can be like, hey man, we don't yell. She's on go.
yeah, but the way. All right, so the idea that I have for it being a score is that you're under time constraint, and even if you are on good relations with them, you can't just walk up to a Leviathan ship because they're very important. Security is tight. So I've decided that it should be a score. So
Okay.
the way scores work is you come up with a plan and a detail, which means you come up with a plan. So we're saying social, as in a persuade, and a detail is it says when you choose a plan, you must provide a missing detail, like the point of attack, social connection. If you don't know the detail, you can gather information in some way to discover it. So
So I guess it's connection.
yeah, so you could find if you have a social connection, or if you wanted to, like, say where you're going in. Basically, it's giving me information to make what's called an engagement roll.
And Jason knows misses too, so that's another.
Well, that's good too.
Yeah.
So the engagement roll decides how the engagement starts. So you get 1 die just for sheer luck. You get a die if the operation is particularly bold or daring, and you lose a die if it's particularly complex or contingent on many factors. You get another die if the plan's detail exposes the vulnerability of the target or hit them where they're weakest. You lose a die if the target is strongest in this approach or they have particular defenses. You get a die if you have any friends or contacts that can provide aid. You lose a die if you have enemies or rivals interfering, and then there's other elements that can add or remove dice.
Yeah. So
So
it's all more or less how you perceive it, I guess.
yeah, so you guys are going to basically social your way in. You're going to persuade somebody to get through, And do you have a contact? You have a contact within, so you might have.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give you a die for that. Uh, do you want to use your dockers? You want to say that dockers, positive and dockers will give you an extra die? Um,
I mean, if the boat is tied up in the docks, I guess. I
yeah,
mean, we would know them and everything.
yeah. And
So our boat is tied up in the docks.
so do
I
you
I
mean,
thought
no
our boat
think?
misses,
wasn't in
so
the
that's
docks.
+2. It's not hard. I forget all the different things. It's not daring, so we don't get an extra die.
No, probably not. So probably
And
three.
what's the 3? What's like the base? Do I have like
You start with one.
1? Yeah. I have survey and study.
Well, that would be if you wanted to figure out a detail. You could use that to gather information and try and we could come up with some kind of detail.
Okay.
So like
No,
trying
I
to
don't
find
think.
a contact or where they're weak or something like that. So
Okay.
I'm gonna roll this for the engagement roll and see what happens. So
Sure.
I got a 5 as the best. Uh,
So.
Did I win?
So it means
Oh, I won.
you
What?
guys are in a risky position going in. So
Well,
that's
5. I thought that 5 was pretty good.
it's risky. So
Yeah.
yeah. 1 to 3 is a desperate position. 4 or 5 is a risky position. 6 is controlled position, and a critical carries the action beyond the initial obstacle, deeper into the action of the score. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking the first obstacle you will come up against, you come up against just um the gate attendants, and you
But
have to.
like, okay, where is our boat? Are we in the docks already?
Yeah,
What is it?
you're in
Not
the
for our boat.
docks.
No, our boat's not in the dock. Our boat like goes around in the
Okay, yeah,
channel.
okay, that's what I was asking. Okay, so we just walked in the docks and we're walking up, and I'm like, hey
Mm.
man, oh wait, Jason, you take the lead on this. You know everybody. I don't know any of these people. I don't know any of these people.
Well, I mean, I know Mrs. Dock
Yeah,
workers. I mean, I guess you might know a couple of them, but
I don't know anybody.
probably not like the low down guys. You're on the up and up with the high level guys.
Who?
I don't know. I
Me?
don't know. No, just us in general, our
Us in
crew.
general, yeah.
Yeah,
So
we're like,
Mrs.
hey, we're from the Driftwood, and they're like, oh yeah, we
Oh,
know
they
the
know us.
Driftwood boat.
They know us.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I
yeah,
guess
exactly.
we'll go start with that.
Yeah, it's like, hey, bye. We're from
Hey,
the
what do you got?
Driftwood boat. Wink, wink.
Yeah, we nudge, nudge, say no more.
Where is Casto's boat currently? I don't know if it
uh,
has a name or not. I don't think I read anything down.
um, well, I think she just works on any
That
boats.
makes sense. Yeah,
Okay, so we're just looking for passage into the docks to go see
into the
Casper.
docks. Yeah.
Yeah, right now you are at the docks trying to get into
Yeah,
the
yeah,
actual dock area, I guess. Um,
Provide the detail. Oh, you didn't. I didn't choose a load for our thing. I'm lightly loaded.
yeah, I guess you picked that now.
Mhm.
yeah. I mean, I just got my X.
Just an X.
My X. Oh my god, Dino, what?
Apparently, I
Wow,
got
that's crazy.
I got all my guns. I got 2 pistols and a long rifle.
Oh my.
I'm a badass.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
gonna take a light load, I guess.
yeah,
Take,
yeah. That's what I got too. Okay.
take my fallen heavy weapon. And
All right. So, yeah.
There would be.
Hey, dock worker.
Yeah, so you're talking to I guess like a security guy at the gates trying to get in.
Yeah.
Uh, Yeah, he says, where's do you have any clearance?
Yeah, I got some documents here. Ooh, who got them? No.
Well,
Point blank shot.
Yeah. I'll take out my axe and behead him.
well, this is the very first thing. So, if you want, you can do a flashback to say that earlier that night you procured some documents to get in. Like, it's as simple as that, right? You
Okay.
Okay.
spend.
Is it one or the other of us, or like?
Well, it can be one of you.
Well, you can do it, Jason, because you can say you got. Oh wait, no, I can do it too, because we got it up in the L or whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, well I'm gonna do that.
Well, let's say it took.
I remember I was there, even though I wasn't there, but I remember being there.
I was there too.
Anyway, shut up.
Um,
I was in the darkness. I was
In the
stalking.
darkness.
so I set a stress cost 0, 1, 2, or more if it's really elaborate. I'm gonna say it's 1. Um,
Oh my god, we got a contact.
yeah.
Eileen, the dock worker.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why would you see this?
How do you have a contact dock worker?
It's our crew has it. Like we have all these, right? It's just Niel is the best one.
Yeah, but this.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
what? We have all these people?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
this is a smuggler contact and someone that you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh hey, Lynn.
Yeah,
hey,
so
what's up?
if you
It's
want,
me, Eddard.
you can spend, well, you can spend 1 stress to set it up so that when you approach, it's him that it is that you can go talk to. So you can choose that you got him to the in the I don't know. You can do what you want. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Let's just say that he took the guy we were coming. Haha.
Yeah. All right. So somebody spend a stress for doing that,
Oh, that's fine.
and he'll
Or I'll
get you
spend
in.
stress. I'm like stressed out now, boys. Come on, let us in. I'm gonna start busting some heads open.
He says, "Oh, so you guys, okay? You come on through, but don't let anybody see you, because you'll get me in shit."
Yeah. I send him like a finger snap, pointer finger, and wink at him. Say, "You the best, mate."
Lynn, Eileen.
Yeah.
I'll say,
Give him a
"Fuck me,
high
remember
five
you,
on the way through.
baby." I
All
spin
right.
a Rooney as I'm walking through. Go on.
So you're in. So
Oh, let's
you
go find Mrs.
yeah. So you make your way and you find yourself towards the boat. I still haven't come up with a goddamn name for the boat.
Wait a minute. I'll go back to Buddy and I'm like, "Hey, man, do you know exactly where this
What?
Mrs. is?"
Yeah, what boat
Well,
The
she
dock
on?
worker that just let us in.
Yeah. You know what boat she's on. I just don't
Oh
know the
yeah.
name
Okay.
because
All right. Cool.
I was thinking there was a list of uh, boat names.
I'm sure you can just Google something. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted something thematic. Let me just see.
I bet you can call the WCW. I'll take it
No,
over.
no,
Take it over in an instant. I'll take it over.
no.
It's a merchant ship, hey?
Well,
From
it's like a hunting ship. It's like a big cocksucker.
the Gutenberg.
Yeah, see,
The
that doesn't really make
Gutenberg.
much sense. Ah, the Gray Ghost. Boom.
Oh, alright.
Guess what? The Grey Ghost.
The Gray Ghost.
Sounds like a bar.
The Gothenburg.
Pretty cool.
All right, the Grey Ghost. Let's go.
All right. So yeah, you know that she's on that boat. There's crew running back and forth trying to, get everything loaded on, getting everything set up for shipping out because they're shipping out very shortly.
Okay,
But
can I look around for
there's
the most
additional security at the um, ship like gangway.
Okay.
You know, they're only letting aboard their crew.
I share. Oh, okay. All right. So that's what it looks like.
What?
All right. That they're only letting their crew on the go.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, how we gonna get on, Jason? I think we could go up to the boss and be like, "Hey, man, we her."
Yeah, let's
Or,
just go up to the guys and be like,
damn, you know what? Wait now.
"What?
What are the dock workers doing? Can I like look around and see what the dock workers doing? Like see if they're picking up pieces of whatever, or like what are they wearing? Are they all wearing something specific? Do they just look like regular dogs, like just taking up pieces of crate onto the ship,
Uh,
or are they all
yeah.
wearing something specific? Yeah,
Well, no, they are uniformed for their ship. Yeah, they
uniform
are.
for their ship.
Yeah, it's like gray, because it's the gray ghost.
Okay,
Gray and let's say red.
okay. Hmm. I was gonna say we could just pick up something and just go ahead right on. Be like, I mean, we could try that. Probably not work.
Well, I'd say, I mean, the boys know who she is, so I'll just go up to one of them and be like, "Hey, I need to talk to Casta before she
Yeah, but I mean,
disembarks."
what's the chance that they'll be like, "Oh man, that's really important. We gotta go get it." Go on, bye.
Why wouldn't she? Or why wouldn't he? I'm like, dude,
Cause
this
man,
is.
there's
Ow,
regular guards, man, and we're just random guys coming up to him. He's gonna be like, "Go on, bye."
Yeah.
We don't even have a look of superiority about us.
what are you talking about? I got a big coat on.
Yeah, whatever.
I look badass.
Man, oh man, I'm a fierce rough man with a collared shirt. I'll pop my collar. That's what I mean. That's what I'll pop my collar.
Yeah.
I'll pop it as I take my axe out.
So I was just thinking, like, if you did want to go up to the guards and just try and talk your way on, I mean, you can. Like, you could make a roll, like a sway or something like that, or some. Let me look at the skills.
Man, Jason, I could try to command them to get me out of the ship.
Yeah.
Command?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. When I unleash physical violence, it's especially frightening. And when you command a frightened character, you take a +1 dice. And I have 2 in command. So, man.
Alright, yeah, we can try that first.
You can try to command. I'm thinking if there's anything goes wrong with that though, like they're gonna be sounding alarms
Yeah,
kind
I
of thing.
guess so. That's true, yeah.
Like it's not gonna be a fun.
That's true. I
Fun
suppose they are.
Alright. Well,
Unless you crit.
My son, I crits all the time.
well, how about this? We'll try this way first then. So I'm really good at prowling, so I'll just like the boat's tied up and stuff. So I'll just monkey my way across the lines and then get to the back of it or something and climb up and sneak my way onto it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, but is it all? Wait now, is it all? Is there anywhere to like? Oh no, never mind. Because if we could get one of the boss shirts, we could just put them on and take something up to the thing.
Well, you could do another
I could
flashback situation where
Oh man, that's
you got their uniforms or something like that.
that's a bit intense though.
Yeah. It would probably
That would
cost you
take a
two
lot
stress.
of stress.
Probably
Yeah,
cost you 2 stress, and I might make you roll something to see if it works out.
yeah, because I mean that's pretty far-fetched.
I don't know. We got the uniforms of the boat next door instead.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But like, is there anywhere around that we get two guys, or like maybe a
You
give
keep
us a
cutting out a little
uniform?
bit.
Otherwise, probably my internet's garbage. We could command boys to be like, hey, give us your uniforms, and we'll take over your job from here, and you can just chill out
Well,
if you want. I don't know. It's up to you. I can't really do the sneaking thing. I don't really want to do the sneaking thing.
Why
I
not?
feel that's
You've got to die and prowl.
yeah, but I don't know. Well, I guess yeah, if you want, I suppose. But if you get caught, like, how open is this place? Like, you know what I mean? Well, climbing up the side of a ship looks pretty obvious at a dock. Like, I mean, the boss, everybody looks over and goes, yes, but what's he doing climbing up the side of the ship there?
I imagine it's like nighttime and stuff.
What? Is it?
It's just so you know,
Imagine it's always
it's
nighttime.
always night.
Yeah, it
There
is,
is
isn't
no day.
it?
Really?
Yeah, like the only time you even see the sun is at dusk and dawn, and it's just like a flickering ember on the horizon. It's always
Interesting.
nighttime.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, let's do that then, I suppose.
Easy then.
I didn't know it was always nighttime.
Yeah.
I thought it was like day.
No, the
Okay,
sun was
interesting.
shattered.
Oh, oh my.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's bad news.
a
Who did
thousand
that?
years ago.
Who did that?
I don't know.
My ancestors.
There,
Ah.
there was a cataclysm 1,000 years ago that destroyed the gates of death and shattered the sun.
Very
So
good.
there you go. So yes, it is
And we're here
always
trying,
nighttime.
and we're here trying to get on a boat to get some leviathan, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
there's definitely more things to be worried about here, guys.
leviathans are demons. Like
Oh,
they're like straight demonic entities from the bottom of the ocean, and they're massive, and their blood has, magical properties. So
yeah.
they use it to power the things that keep the ghosts at bay.
Okay.
So like, if you look at the map, you can see there's like the little dots and stars around
Yeah,
the edge.
yeah, okay.
That's the fence that keeps the ghosts
Oh, right.
out. And that's powered by the blood.
Okay.
And that's what's so valuable. That's why we're smuggling it.
Exactly.
But, like, what if we just instead destroyed the gate?
Then it'd be
The
horrible.
ghosts would get in.
Yeah,
That's fine.
the ghosts would get
That'd be
in
fun.
and start devouring souls.
So, can we ever go anywhere outside of the town, or is it just life in the.
Oh yeah, there's people that leave. What are they called? Death. I don't know, Death Watchers or Death something or other.
Where do they go? Is there other
Uh,
towns?
They go out and they find pre-cataclysm relics and stuff, and find.
But is this like the only town in the world?
No, no.
Okay.
This is just where this is a very important town because this is where all the Leviathan hunters set out from, and they, yeah.
Alright.
So all the
Cool.
boats come out from here, and they are one of the most important things because they keep everybody alive.
Okay, cool. Alright.
There's like down there in the night market. That's number 4 there on the thing. That's
Yeah.
the electro rails, and so like that's like a train system that goes back and forth to other cities.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
The expansion.
Pretty much.
What's Dunslow? Is that like fields?
Dunslow, yeah, that's the I think it's rice paddies,
Yeah, okay, yeah,
rice
yeah. Looks like
fields,
fields.
and
A
eel.
labor camp served by convicts and a ghetto for the destitute poor.
Yeah, eeleries and farms. That's 5. All that area.
Okay.
Yeah, because everybody eats
Eeleries.
eels. Everybody eats eels and mushrooms, and I think, yeah, it's pretty much. It's mostly it, except it says here like.
Well, we could start procuring some eels, man. Selling them.
Well, I
Good idea.
mean, yeah, that's pretty lame. Like that's what everybody eats. Like that's like the bottom of the barrel shit. Like the
That's like if you started stealing
there's
bread
yeah,
Maybe there's some delightful
and started
food.
trying to sell it.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Maybe there's some delightful food that we
The
can get on the go.
the
Yeah.
upper crust and stuff has actual like vegetables and fruit and stuff grown from lamps powered by um, the blood. Like
Can you cook Leviathan and eat it?
I don't think you can eat it. No, I think it's alive. Like even when you cut parts out of it, I'm pretty sure it's alive. Like even the blood and stuff is like living blood.
Oh, okay.
Gross.
Yeah.
They have to like distill it
So
down.
what can we eat? Okay, whatever. Anyways, let's continue on.
All right, let's try to sneak.
Let's just go on.
Yeah, sure. So you're gonna sneak on. So what are you gonna do to do that? What?
I'm
What
gonna
action are you gonna use? Is it prowl? Yes.
prowl. Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to prowl. You're going to use your prowl to climb up the side of the thing, up like a rope or something. Is it?
Yep.
Okay. So
Along the rope to the side, and then yeah.
yeah. All right. So you get 1 die for each of your dots. You get +1 die if you have assistance. So if Crummy wants to assist you, he can, but it costs him a bit of stress, I think.
Yes, but Jason already used my stress. You use your own stress.
You got lots of stress.
And you can also either push yourself, get +1 die, or you can accept a devil's bargain, which I have to kind of come up with. So it's like if you want an extra die, when you get up there, I don't know. I don't really have a devil's bargain for that.
No, I'm good for just doing my dots. I guess I'm pretty badass when it comes to prowl.
Yeah.
Prowl.
Okay, so so I'm gonna say.
Here we go.
Oh. Let me see this. What is that noise? Drive me nuts. Here we go. So I'm gonna say standard effect. So if you get this done, you will climb up there. It'll be fine. And
I imagine like my goal is to get to like the boat and sneak around to wherever her cabin is or whatever.
Yes. So yes. So it's a standard effect. So if you can get this roll, you'll get up there and you'll be fine.
Okay.
I'm going to say it's a risky maneuver because you're going to be up. You're going to be up in the thing, and there's still lots of people around. There's still lots of people moving around. So standard and risky are the two like standard things.
All right.
Like that's the middle ground. Oh, excuse me, Jesus. So you have the option of saying that you want to make a desperate roll in order to get great effect instead of standard effect. If you want to do that, then we discuss what great effect means. So in this case, I think you get up there, you prowl, you climb the thing and everything, and you get to her without alerting anybody.
Okay.
But it'll be a desperate roll, and if you frig it up, then it'll be worse consequences for you. So it's like kind of push your luck kind of thing. Right. If you do risky, it's still going to be, still going to mess something up if you get complication, but it's not going to be the end of the world.
No.
And if you roll desperate, you get to tick an XP for your attribute.
Oh, okay. So what does it take to do with desperate? Like an extra stress or something?
It's exactly the same thing. You just have more dangerous complications. Instead of suffering, instead of suffering a little bit of harm or a little complication, you'll have severe harm or serious complication.
Okay. And I'm just looking for like a 5 or a 6.
4, 5, 6, or critical. that anything but a 1 to 3. That's the only way you don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So even on a desperate,
And
4 to 5.
and it's just the best.
Yeah, it's just the best die.
Okay.
Unless you roll 2 6s, then it's critical.
Hmm.
How many dice do I get?
You don't need to roll anything unless you're going up, and if you are going up, then he can assist you if you want, and that'll help. But I believe we can also
Oh, so Jason's just going up by himself?
we can make this a group action, and only the lead character, aka Jason, would roll for the characters. Yeah, but I believe that I can't remember what it costs. Some kind of cost for it. But that's probably a pretty good option. If I can find. Oops, I'm retarded. Okay, here we go. Each PC who's involved in makes an action roll using the same action, and the team counts the single best result. It's the overall effort for everyone. However, the character leading the group action takes 1 stress for each PC that rolled 1 to 3 as their best result.
Oh.
So it'd probably be in your best interest.
To do a group?
Yeah. So Chromio roll 1 die. You'll roll
Mhm.
3. You take the best. You take the best of everybody's actions.
Oh. Yeah. But I take a stress
Why do
if
you
Chromie
roll
gets
3?
1 to 3.
Yeah. And it's
'Cause
only 1 stress.
I have 3 in prowl.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
Alright, well, here we go.
2 it up.
I'm gonna roll my dice. What did you do, Jason?
Got a 4 and 3 and a 2.
You're not rolling real dice?
No.
Why not?
Oh,
No, they're right there. I got a computer here.
Oh.
you're crazy. 4, 3, and 2. I got 6.
All right,
Nice.
There you
Eat
So-
down.
I
Just
should
like
be rolling
crazy.
real dice, I guess.
go.
Yeah, you should.
You have the option of rolling real dice. You roll real dice.
Beat down, Jason. I don't even need you. I got one. You had 3 dice to roll 4. I had 1 dice. 6.
Yeah.
Right. So
Beat
6.
down.
You guys get out there without consequence. No big deal.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Maybe we should like. Is there anybody around that we could like beat up 2 bodies and take their thing?
That'd be a separate
Take
thing.
like.
So you guys are at the top of the ship now.
Yeah.
You are like on board. So you need to find her, I guess. Do you have any idea where she could be?
No, that's what I mean. Like we should see if we can beat someone up and then take that so we can freely walk around.
Well, I mean, I imagine I'm somewhat familiar with boats too, so I know where the cabin areas are.
Yeah, that's true. You have been on these kinds of
That's
boats
true.
before.
Alright.
So if that's where you think she'd be, personally, I would expect her to be out, like directing things, since she's kind of like basically there's like the captain and there's her. So like she's
Yeah,
like the
well-
one that leads all the.
Her job doesn't start until they're out on the water, I would imagine.
Yeah, but still.
I mean, as long as her supplies are there.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's definitely like right on the deck. Right on
Yeah.
the deck.
What is that?
Yeah, I mean, if she's right on the deck, we should be able to see her.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
we didn't
Sure.
look around yet.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Sure,
I
yeah,
say we
she's-
just.
She's up. Yeah, I'd say directing the stuff.
Okay.
Directing like.
I'd say we can just go
Well,
talk to her,
Jason
right?
knows her, so I should
Yeah.
just chill. I should just chill here. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a pretty big dude.
Yeah, I'll be like, I don't know, I'd say even like, she's like, hey, follow me. When I see her, I can just walk up to her. I'll be like, oh,
Okay,
hey.
yeah, I suppose. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we're here like we said we would be.
Said you would be?
Yeah, I imagine I wrote her a text earlier or something.
Wrote her a text, yeah. If we popping over now, we'll be over.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna sneak onto your boat now. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
OTW.
No, yeah, I'll just be like, oh, hey, long time no see. How did your last hunt go?
Bedard!
Man, this is got to stop smoking.
Ah.
Oh, jeez.
Wah, wah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh my
she's
God.
just like, I'm like, what are you doing here? Like, this is nuts. Are you coming with me? Are you coming on this hunt? I didn't know you were signed up.
No, we're looking for a bit of information from you. Actually, I know you're the best in the business. Maybe,
Well, I'll do what I can.
maybe you
for
could help us. Like, yeah, we're in the market for a little bit of blood.
Oh, well, let's retire to my cabin and have a conversation about that.
Hey,
Yeah,
sure you want me to go with ya?
of course.
I'll see where this is going.
Oh my.
I'll jump overboard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but you can join too. Like
Yeah.
no reason you can't come.
That's scary. Okay, alright.
There's no reason you
Thank you,
can't
dog.
come.
If you know what I mean, baby.
Oh, I think I do. Jason's butt.
Got him.
All right. Yeah. So she takes you back into her cabin and sits down at the big oak desk kind of thing. The big. And she's like, so, how much do you need, and how much can you give me for it?
Wait, we're just buying this off of you?
Well,
Like, can we get it ourselves? Do you know anywhere we can get it? Can we hand
this
it bought
is a-
off of you here?
This is a place you can get it.
I'd rather get it ourselves so that we don't need to pay anyone. But I guess we're not at that level yet.
Well, yeah, and we're smugglers too, right? So.
So how much money do we have? We have 2 coin!
I got a coin of my own too. So.
Oh, what? Where do you see that?
How'd you get a coin?
Everybody gets some coin, don't they?
I don't think so.
I have 4 coin. I have 4 coin and then 2 coin. I have no coin.
Yes, we all got coins.
Oh, all right. Whatever.
I think. I thought. No, I can't see it now though.
Pretty sure the PCs don't start with any coin.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, they're all empty. Never mind.
Yeah.
I thought I had some.
This is control, Jason.
How do I get coin?
Well, you'll make coin from doing jobs.
Okay.
And then you
So-
can donate it to the crew, I guess.
The question is, how are you going to deal with this situation that has arisen?
I don't know. We want a shipment of blood. So yeah, does she want coin, or
well-
does she have it herself, or do we need to go get it from someone else, or what?
Who are
Yeah,
you
can we
talking
get... Listen,
What?
missus, we need some more details here. Like, if we give you this, like, coin now, can we just get it, and that's it?
Well,
And then we need to figure out who to sell it to.
no, you have a buyer.
Oh, okay.
You have a buyer. Remember this? That was what the whole contact was about. So now you're looking for basically the source, the supply.
Okay.
Okay, so,
Hey, buddy.
how much... Oh, hello.
The baby.
Yeah, I know. If you're hungry, go up and see mommy. Daddy got no food here.
Definitely got some snacks. So.
Oh yeah, I got all kinds of snacks.
Yeah. Nothing.
So you have a buyer in Charter Hall that you're trying to get an unspecified amount of blood for. We haven't actually discussed how much they need, but
3 blood units.
well, actually, a unit of blood would probably be quite expensive, and probably what
Yeah.
they would want. So
Okay.
it would probably
Yeah.
you could just say that, I guess.
Yeah, a unit of blood, please.
One, please.
1 unit, please.
Um,
How much is a unit going for these days? A unit?
um, that would probably be a coin, let's say. Um, at least from her, it will be. But
Oh, so we can sell it for 2 or something.
But
yeah, that kind of thing.
if we help her out on this whole expedition of getting said blood, how much blood would we get then?
Well, you would have to join in the hunt and be gone for months and possibly die,
Oh, never mind.
and that'd be off.
No, sounds good to me.
Well, I mean, it could be like the end of these characters and make new characters for the crew.
Actually, we're going
Yeah,
away.
you know what? I'm actually seeing this character already.
But
I'll
like,
join the hunt.
when they come back, then they can join back into the crew, and then you've got your.
No, I'll just re-roll a new character. It'll be Eddard's brother, Eddard.
Ned. But what the fuck do I got done? So this is where the skills on your sheet can come in handy. So she says she wants to be paid for this. If you wanted to, you could sway her perhaps to not, or you could command her with threats.
Oh.
To just get you stuff. So there's.
I guess we don't really have any way of threatening her right now. She's on her own boat, surrounded by a bunch of her own people.
But my point is that, like, this is an obstacle that you can either accept or, you can potentially do something about. This is the role playing, I guess, in this game. Is like, what would your character do here? What are you thinking?
Well, I'm pretty confident that Casta here is giving me a fair deal.
You think?
Yeah, you're pretty confident in that?
Yeah, we're buds from back in the day.
You're buds from back in the day? How well buds from back in the day?
I mean, she was like my mentor for years.
Yeah, that don't mean nothing.
Well.
Oh, this is a lesson I'll have to learn, I guess.
But it's a lesson that I'm not willing to learn.
Well, that's where we differ.
I'll pay you half a coin.
So she says, if you want this, like, I can give you my deal, and when I return, I'll secret away enough coin or enough blood to get you what you need.
Oh my god, so wait a minute. We're just basing this off of hoping that she'll be able to secret away a unit of...
Well, I mean, she doesn't have blood right now. They're about to set off.
Yeah, so if I give you a coin now, I'm getting 1.5 units of blood at the very least. At the very least.
Well, how about that?
No,
She'll get you 2
no-
units. You're looking
2
for
units for a coin!
You're looking for 1. She'll get you 2. And
Man, I think we have ourselves a deal there, missus.
Alright.
See, I told you.
And what I'll do, I'll pay you half a coin now.
No, she requires the coin now.
Well, she can have it then, I suppose.
Alright. So if
That's the best I'm going to get out of you.
You guys are going to go ahead
I'm not
and
sure
do
if
that.
they do halves.
Yeah, I don't know if they do either.
I don't know.
But anyway, that's why I kind of don't want to do half. just because
Yeah.
I don't know if coins are coins. The coins are like an abstraction of wealth and stuff. So it's like,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
but anyway, point is, uh, if you guys are gonna go through this now, mark off a coin off your crew sheet because
Mm.
you're spending your coin. You can just say that you brought it with you. It's not a big deal. It's not unheard of. Zero stress.
Can we make a note? Sold a coin for the promise of Leviathan blood.
You can do
we
whatever you please. You can totally make a note. Yes.
We should make a note.
Should probably make a note.
Actually, you know what, Mrs.? I want this in writing right now. Right now. I want a document
No.
saying what? What do you mean no?
You can't have a paper trail.
Can't have a paper trail.
The only reason I'm
You're
doing
just going
this.
on your word?
The only reason I can even do this is because Eddard has been such a long time friend of mine.
Yeah, we're buds.
Alright, well.
Now, if you would like to sway, or command, or skirmish.
So, like, if I command once, can I command again after that?
What do you mean? No, like you say, I want to command her to do X, X, X.
So is she, like,
Oh
sitting
my.
at a table?
Yeah, she's sitting at her desk.
Man, let's slam my hands down on the table. And unleash some physical violence on her. Not on her, but on the table. You know what I mean.
Oh my.
I'm going to initiate
my.
conflict with Crummy.
I ain't seeing no conflict. I'm just asking for a piece of paper that says we're gonna get what we deserve.
How about...
No, it's too late. It's already done.
Well, yeah, no, yeah, that's fine. I'm seeing if I can mitigate it through roleplay. Because I agree with her. Paper trails probably are not good.
Yeah, but man, we're not getting. No.
How about
no?
Can she offer up like something of value to her for you to hold on to until she gets back? Maybe.
Yeah, well, I'll
Just
just
sort of
do
like
that. I'll command her to give me something.
Give me all your money.
Give me all your money.
I'll
Give me
hold
back
on
that
to it
coin.
until you...
Give me back that coin. You'll get it back when
Yeah.
Well, what are you
Her
thinking?
most prized sextant.
Sextant.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, if
I don't know if
Jason
sextant's
convinces
worth
me something different.
If
If Jason convinces me something different right now, I'm pretty set on demanding that piece of paper with writing on it that says, "Yeah, man, I'll get you this."
Well, I mean, in the criminal underworld, what does a piece of paper mean, right?
I guess. What
But
does she
either
have? Like, what does she have? Is it okay? Like, is there anything that?
I don't know. What does she have, Jason? What kind of thing are you thinking? What? Because she's
I
basically
don't know.
your character, right?
She's my
Yeah,
character? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
she's your contact.
Yeah,
Okay,
you basically created her, so
Okay, well,
what are you thinking?
I mean, nothing like super valuable for her, but something that like she would want back, right? So I would say something like, not a sextant, like you said, they don't work, but like maybe her favorite, navigating tool. Like she has other ones that she can still use, of course, or maybe it's the ships.
How attached to, like, is she insane? Is she crazy? Is she like that attached to a navigation?
Her grandfather used the spyglass for like years, right? So then,
Right.
It's like,
You see it in the room?
well, she has it on her person at all times because it's her favorite.
And you knows that?
Yeah, because
I suppose I can't really. That's metagaming if I slam my hands in and be like, "Give me that thing, my buddy."
Well, yeah,
I
no.
know that, my buddy.
My buddy, my son.
Just buying metagaming. Now this whole session's out the window.
No, yeah. No, I'm metagaming.
No, well, I mean, because that's my plan, I mean, I could bring that up. Be like, how about if I, not him, hold on to your sextant?
Do you have any family? Do you have any family?
I'm her family.
That?
And well, because she raised two of us, right? My arch enemy or whatever.
Man, I'll kill the arch enemy if she does
No,
not.
no, we're rivals. Sorry, we're not
I'll
arch
kill your
enemies.
rival. I'll kill her other sibling if she don't give me
Oh
in.
my Jesus.
No.
I don't know. No. Man, you got it. There's. Oh man, that's nothing to go on, man. And that's like, ugh.
What?
I suppose you could ask her to give you that.
Yeah, we'll hold on to her prize
Suppose.
spyglass, and then
Well,
when she comes back, we can give it back to her and buy them.
well, I would need some kind of roll on
No, that's fine.
that.
Like, what is this, like a skill again, or would this
Yeah.
be something
What kind of
like I don't have
skill
any
are you
good
using to get this?
resolve skills or anything? That's all crummy.
Hmm.
I don't have resolve.
Well, see, the thing with this game
No,
is even you have a 50% chance of passing even with no
Mm.
Yeah,
dice.
but Jason, you could just ask. You just ask her. Just like I assume. What would that be? That would be
a sway or
That would be a
something.
sway.
Yeah.
I don't have a sway. You don't have a sway. But I assume you got something resolved, don't you?
No, I don't have anything in resolve.
You have anything resolved. So how do you
Yeah.
even roll anything on that one? I guess you just don't get some. You still
No,
get
you-
one for trying to
That's
do
what
it.
he was just saying. You
Yeah.
always get one die.
Well,
Yeah.
what you actually get is 2 dice, and you take the lower of the 2.
Oh.
I only rolled one dice when I rolled before.
Yeah, because you have a die.
So that's not 50% chance, though.
No, it's not. I don't know what it is. Well, I mean, I don't know what the statistics are on that. So.
Like, I mean, you could just tell her, like you could ask her if she doesn't. If that doesn't work, then I'll command her to do it. And that's when I'll slay. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just do that. Just try to sway her to give you that.
All
And
right.
if she don't do that, then man,
I'll
it's
try a
game over
sway.
for her.
Well, like,
Alright.
look at it this way: the worst that can happen is that it doesn't work, and she wants you to get the fuck out of there.
I mean, we could
But
just
then we
take
look
her
at our
word
Leviathan
too.
blood.
No, but she's agreeing to do it anyway. I mean, it's only if she backstabs me is if we don't get it at all, right?
Yeah, but man.
Which I don't think she will, because she's on my character sheet as a contact.
As like a friend contact.
Yeah, like you know, you have a good friend and a bad friend,
Yeah.
and she's my good one. So
Trustful.
I'd rather not like get in her bad books in the first
Yeah.
session.
Notice
this
this
is
right
like-
here, Jason. Under that whole thing, what's
Yeah.
what's the thing up top that they're all under? What's it say again?
Deadly friends.
Dangerous friends.
Well,
They're all dangerous.
it's different for all the characters.
Right?
All
Yeah.
the, all the
Oh.
crummies have different names. All the characters have different names.
Mine are deadly friends. Oh man, she could be a badass. She might just kill you.
She is a bad.
Right? Like, man.
Yeah. So I'd say we trust her. That's mine.
Ugh.
If you really want me to, then I can try and roll to convince her. But that's all.
Whatever. Fine. We'll just be like, yeah, whatever. We're here empty-handed and hope to God that you give us 2 units of that.
2 or 1.5 units,
No, it was 2.
which can't be sold for anything.
It was 2 units, and we're going to sell 1 unit to that unit that you guys were getting it for, and then
Yeah.
we're going to take that other unit and just build an empire, right, baby?
Yes, sir. And turn our 1 coin into 2, and then our 2
Man.
coins into 4.
Man, I'm telling you.
Well, that's pretty much how she goes. So
And
yeah,
I mean-
Over.
Yeah.
yeah. So
All right,
if,
well,
if
whatever,
you want
we'll
to do that, mark off a coin off your crew sheet.
I did, yeah.
You've given it to her.
And I made a note.
Did you? Okay.
All
It's
right.
called clocks now, but it's supposed to say notes.
Under
Mm.
what?
Under clocks. The smuggler sheet.
Oh yeah, what the heck? What is the clock set?
I don't know.
What's
Oh,
the Madden about the clock?
Because
I
this
don't know.
that down there is the notes, but that's the clocks up there. That's just a separate
Oh,
thing.
What have I done?
okay. Close out of the
Oh.
clock.
I don't know how. But it's down there now.
Okay, it's gone.
Alright. There you go. So now, if you are good there, then you can escape.
Let's escape.
Okay, let's just leave.
Um,
Alright, thanks a lot. I'll be back.
Yeah,
For
so
my
you
unit.
don't have any problem escaping. There's nothing really
Nice.
standing in your way.
Well, she probably just like lets us
Yeah,
walk
she just like
off.
see us out, I
Yeah, she
assume,
can
kind of
see
thing.
off exactly.
Yeah.
So you're not too big a deal there. Um,
As I
so
walk by one of the guards on the bottom, I give him a nudge.
A
so
nud?
now
A nudge. Say I was in her room. And I start just like, oh man. Whew. Good luck on your adventure, missus.
so
Okay,
now
so now what?
um, so it's a bit weird. It now moves into downtime to kind of um, I don't know.
Where, like, how until that finishes, pretty much.
Well, we can just fast forward now and go through our downtime, and then at the end of the downtime, you get paid for your gig.
No, man, I found that's what he's talking. Let's go to
Yeah.
Cobb. Cobb said that he's my dude and he's like her. He's
Yeah,
like a
look,
doctor.
how
Maybe he
about
can.
we just set up a whole bunch and then, like, in our
Yeah,
later
that's what I
missions,
mean,
she'll come
man.
back.
Yeah,
This is what I'm talking about. So just set up a
yeah.
timer for that, and then we'll go see him. And then while we're doing the
Set
thing,
up a clock.
I will set up a
oh
clock.
my god, see, like, oh man, this is a dependable ally from Scotland.
I mean, I think he's a piece of trash, and I'm gonna fight him. But
Whoa! Yeah, I guess you don't really know him though.
no, no.
So I'm gonna say,
Scotland. I hate Scotland.
Actually, you know what? Cobb knows. Well, no, he knows of the crew, sort of.
What you told him about the crew?
No, he
I
told me
don't think
about
he
the crew.
can. I don't
He
think he
told
can
me about
live.
the crew, Jason.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Found Cobb because found Cobb while in town and asked for help getting information about Adric, who's my rival dude.
Uh,
And while he helps me to look for information about Buddy, he suggested that I join a crew of smugglers that could help me, that could use some hard muscle and fetch me some coin.
there you go. Is your other guy part of the gondoliers?
Adric, no, he killed the guy that I was serving under back in Scotland.
You spy. Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I from?
I'm looking for him. That's like my whole thing. I'm just looking for him.
Dave.
Trying to find him. And when I find him,
Dave,
I'm
your
gonna be like,
island.
"Why'd you kill Buddy?" And then he'll tell me some answers, and then I'll kill him. And I'll be like, "Done. Personal quest done. Unlock new character. Gloomhaven. Beat down.
Oh yeah.
Gloomhaven.
Gloomhaven, man. Oh my God, that is the best game ever."
Yeah. Okay. So what I did under factions and clocks, I created Caster Return. Is it Caster or Costa?
I don't know. I've been saying Casta.
It's definitely Casta.
All right.
Costa is Kosta.
Hmm.
Anyway, I made a little Caster Returns clock, and I ticked it once. So I'm gonna say after every um, um, job, it gets a tick.
Is that
So
ticked on mine?
it's not. It should be ticked
No.
once.
Is it ticked on yours, Jason?
Yep. Yeah, one red spot, right?
Send details to chat.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Oh, there's two of them now.
Yeah. So after every score, you tick one. When it fills, she comes back.
That's
But
cool.
wait now, but like I have two different ones now.
Yeah. So which ones? What do you mean?
I have two of those
On
clocks now.
On the main screen
They-
there. Yeah, I made an
Yeah.
8 one before, and I decided against it.
Okay, yeah, alright.
Yeah, no, yeah. Under the factions and clocks, like
I see it there
Yes.
now, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
looking over on the page on the right.
So
Yeah.
if you'll notice, I have the
Okay.
inspectors take notice clock.
Yeah.
I in the first session, we had John talked to an inspector about the crew and stuff, and he rolled and got a complication. And in that session, I said, just take +1 heat. Um, but I was thinking about it later, and I thought it'd be cooler to have a clock going that basically the inspectors take notice of your crew, and you know,
Makes me suck.
so it's a different kind of heat. Heat is kind of a little different, but the inspectors take notice clock will be, I think, more interesting.
Is that a cat?
Yeah,
That has
you
no
know my
hair on
cat.
it? Why does it have no hair on it?
That's my Sphinx.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. So she doesn't make me sneeze. Oh, that's Nova. You never even met Nova.
No, that's an ugly cat. That's no hair.
Yeah. No matter though, she's still nice and soft.
Scary looking cat.
You gotta come out. Oh, she's biting me now. She wants to go.
Jesus
Go
Christ.
away. She
Oh,
is like a deep
you're
devil.
allergic to cats now?
What?
You're allergic to cats?
Yes, I've been allergic to cats for years. Not as bad as you, but
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. I never really noticed. I had kitty. Kitty. I'm kind of allergic to kitty.
well, I get used to them when I live with them for a while.
I suppose, yeah.
But and like I am still allergic to Nova, but it's only like if I'm rubbing her and get all her oils on me and like rub my face. But where she doesn't shed, it's not in the air.
That's true.
She's
Okay,
awesome.
so let's.
So we do the payoff
Talk about it.
for the job now. So the crew earns 2 rep by default, per score by default.
Nice.
If it's higher tier than you, you take +1 tier, or +1 rep. If it's a lower tier, you get -1. This was kind of against the Dockers, so let's see. What is the Dockers? So they are tier 3. So since you guys are what, tier 1 or tier 0? I can't remember.
There's 0, I guess.
I think 0.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, wait, no, we're tier 4.
Oh my god.
Nice.
So yeah, you're tier 0, so that means you're gonna get +3 rep from that. So take 5 rep. I feel like that's a bit extreme, but frig it. What's the worst that can happen?
5 rep. Yeah, man, we're.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
We did it.
Yeah. Everybody heard about that and are like, those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
they're.
Guys.
If you keep the operation completely quiet so nobody knows about it, you earn 0 rep, just so you know. But people know about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Docker guy and the Mrs. Castanos. Okay. Mark the rep on the rep tracker on the crew sheet. The crew earns coin based on the nature of the operation and or any loot they seized. So because you're kind of getting your loot later, we're not going to get any coin for this.
Maybe we shouldn't get as much rep either because, like, what happens when we go to close this out? We get, like, double rep.
No, you just won't get any rep then, because it wouldn't be a score just going to sell it, unless we end up making it a score for whatever reason. Then
Yeah,
it'll
the
be a
rep
separate thing.
from the fact that we just snuck into the docks.
Yeah.
Well, I got into the docks and snuck up on this ship and all that.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy, like a pretty
But the
savage.
coin, like you didn't actually grab anything.
Yeah, no.
There was nothing there for you to gain, unless you like started stealing shit from her ship or around the dock or something. But
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for the life and blood.
yeah.
And everything else. Or shoot her in the head.
It's fine. You don't even got no guns.
I have an X. I swipe it with my. Go ahead.
All right. Well, we can set up another thing with Buddy. Actually, I'll be right back.
Alright, you go because I do need to read something.
Cobb. I'll go see Cobb.
Yeah.
Hello, Cobb. Hello, Coblin.
Hello.
How are you today? You had day today? Did it seem? No, wait for Jason to get back. Had a very nice day today. Yes, maybe. No. Hmm. So when we get a full rep thing, we get what?
You get it. You can upgrade your tier,
Okay.
but it also costs money to upgrade your tier as well.
At the end of each session, for each item below, mark 1 XP.
So I'm gonna say you guys get +1 heat, which isn't very much.
What?
You get 0 heat because it was smooth and quiet, low exposure. But you get +1 because it was a high profile, well connected target.
Fair enough.
And that's it.
Execute a successful smuggling or acquire new clients or contraband sourcing. Oh man, we definitely did that.
You're gonna take off some experience points.
Yeah. Contend with challenges above your current station. Bolster your crew's reputation or develop a new. Express the goals, draws inner conflict or central. I don't think we did any of that. I guess we expressed the goal. Well, I don't know. Well, yeah, sort of. Cause man, we got more than what we were even. She was offering us 1. We got 2 out of that. And we're gonna sell the other one for more coin. Oh my. And how much is this guy taking it for? Like how much is
We
he?
actually haven't discussed it yet.
Discuss like a price of him yet?
Yeah.
Well, I wrote down that generally 1 unit equals 1 coin, but I suppose we could like tack it up or
Man,
something.
we're getting 2 coins off of him, and we're getting 3 for the other one. I'm telling you.
That would be intense.
Because we're gonna be like, all the hard work we had to go. It's like, oh man, it was crazy. And then if he's like, no man, we're only paying 1, then I'll use my violence and get it on the go.
Alright, so
Are we selling to anybody's contact, or
this is an entanglement now. So
What?
So this is another thing that happens after games, after scores, is you have potential entanglements. So because your heat is so low and you have no wanted level, I rolled 2 dice, took the lowest on the lowest table, and I got a 1. So 1 means you have gang trouble or the usual suspects. So I'm going to go down to that. Gang trouble. One of your gangs or other cohorts causes trouble due to their flaws. You don't have that, so the usual suspects. The blue coats grab someone in the periphery of your crew. One player volunteers a friend or purveyor as the person most likely to be taken. Make a fortune roll to find out if they resist questioning, or repay the blue coats off with 1 coin. So, one player volunteers a friend or vice purveyor as the person most likely to be taken. So who gets taken, guys?
someone steals one of our vice.
The blue coats come and grab someone to try and interrogate him.
But we didn't do anything. Oh, Jason,
shit! What happened?
But man, we didn't do anything that intense, did we?
Huh? No. This is just something that happens. This is just a random encounter kind of situation.
But how? So what are they taking him for?
To interrogate him. Because
Oh,
you are a gang. Like you are doing things all the time. Like you have little people that work for you and little people that you know, shit like that.
Okay.
So
little people.
so in this situation, the blue coats, which are for all intents and purposes the
Yeah, the
cops,
police. Yeah.
um, they grab someone that you know. So you pick somebody who that is. Then I make a roll.
Yours or mine?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that first.
You roll off or what?
Sure.
No, man. How about just Niel?
Ooh.
Let's go in the middle ground.
Well, I mean, that's the entire cruise person, right?
Yeah, well, I got no attachments. We got a lot of contact. I mean, if we lose that contact, we'll just. Or
Well,
how about
you
Ellen?
don't have any. You don't have any chance of actually losing your contact.
Yeah,
Oh,
how about Ellen? Because she's a dock
Ellen.
worker.
Yeah, that's a
They
good.
Oh,
definitely would
That's
have
a good
taken
idea.
her.
that's
They
a good
definitely would
one.
have taken her because, like,
Yeah.
Because they got us in, or she got us in.
yeah.
All right. Perfect.
All right.
So I make a fortune roll to see if they resist questioning. So fortune rolls are you get one die for sheer luck, as always. Uh,
So when I rolled that last time to get up on that to help Jason get up on that boat, why didn't I roll two and just one?
Because you got one dot.
Yeah, but
yeah.
don't you get one for just rolling anyways?
No, that's for certain things.
Okay. All right.
See, fortune rolls are the weirdest thing about this game. I don't really understand how they work that much. All right. So you get a die, and you get if you have any major advantages or disadvantages. So if you have an advantage in this situation by this person being taken.
If we do,
Yeah. Do you get it? Do you have an advantage in this situation? Is it good that this person was taken and not somebody else?
I mean, like, what do you mean by not somebody else? Like, Casta
Well, I
wasn't
mean,
taken, so that's good.
Yeah, that's very good.
yeah, I don't really care, but like, I mean,
Well,
basically,
thing
who
is,
cares if this doc were
is
taken?
this person gonna rat you out?
For doing what? All we did was say, "Hey, make sure you
Yeah.
listen to the doc."
He doesn't know what we're up to. We just wanted
He was
to
Sure.
have
more
a
or less.
meeting.
Oh, he only just got us in there. I don't care what happens to him, really.
All right.
Yeah, he's just a guy that we know at the docks.
I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna just roll one die then and see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, so. Whoa, Jesus.
Yeah, spy.
4. So. Oh,
That's
jeez.
good.
Oh, God. Oh. Level 2 harm. Oh, God, they got hurt.
Oh my god.
Oh, poor Ellen, man. Poor Ellen.
Or you can pay off the blue coats with 1 coin.
Well, okay. Do they know that they're taking us, like, you know what I mean? Like, when the
I
Blue
think
Coats
so.
interrogate them, what are they like? This is why we're interrogating you because of these guys. And if he
I
takes two
imagine.
harm, he's
Oh, yeah.
definitely a lot less likely to.
Well, the way I'm thinking right now is since she's taken this harm, it's going to take a while to recover. So, first of all, she won't be um, very into helping you anytime soon. And she's not going to be back at work for a while. Take the chair and go, Goose. Can you? Do you need help? All right. Yeah. So she's not going to be able to help you out anytime soon and stuff like that. And like rep with her is probably not going to be on the upper
Yeah, do we
list.
have rep with these people? Where are these
No.
people that we have?
No, but like in the future, she might not be
I
as
guess
willing.
the rep with the Dockers would go down because she'd go back and be like, "Boys, you'll never guess what just happened to me because of these boys that
Maybe.
helped me." Yeah, like I mean, she's obviously not just gonna go back and shut him back to bed. She's gonna be rotted in bed. She'll take 2 harm. She's gonna be
Well,
rotted, man.
well, I don't think your rep with the Dockers will go down because that's pretty intense. That'll be a pretty big change. Um, this is a pretty minor consequence, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, whatever then. I don't care. Take the 2 harm.
All right, so you should put that
Take that
under the contact. Let's see.
under Ellen. Just put 2 harm.
There.
We could go to all these people. Like we could go to Sarah and be like, "Hey man, we could procure something for you."
Yeah, we can do like any smuggling, right?
Yeah, you can.
Other way, let's go to Cobb first. Maybe he'll have
It's just
something.
Leviathan Bloods are forte.
Yeah. So, what we were kind of talking about
He
before.
ain't got no forte.
What we were kind of talking about last time, Crummy, like you tried to bring up last time or earlier. Um, the way I see Smuggler's Turf is in you control the Leviathan blood and, well, in your case, Leviathan juice in this city. So if anybody wants it, they kind of go through you. So, like, if anybody's looking for it, they're going to come to you, right? So when you expand to doing other things, you are kind of
Pumping your turf.
yeah, you are knocking somebody else out of doing that job, and now you're the go-to from now on. That
Okay.
kind
So
of
we
thing.
might get beat up by someone else.
Yeah.
Another
Oh, I got my
smuggling.
axe.
Well, you never know.
Well, beat up could be verbally.
So like, yeah, you
Man,
can
I got
go
my
do
axe.
something else. You can go smuggle something else, but you are not the go-to for those kinds of jobs.
So we would have to look for someone wanting to buy us knowing.
Okay.
After.
So we can't just go to these people and be like, "Hey, we can get you some of this." They'll be like, "Man, I got
Well,
other people that get me that stuff."
it's
And then I'll be
not
like,
that you
"Oh, who are
can't.
they?"
It's
I'll
not that
take
you
care of
can't
that.
or anything, but um,
Yeah, I suppose if we start doing it, then that'll anger other laws and come after us.
Yeah.
yeah.
Then we'll just have to put
Like, I
stuff.
guess we shouldn't start up like a whole arms smuggling business, but like if we happen across some guns, then yeah, let's sell them for a good price.
Yeah. So now comes the downtime. So you
But I
get.
thought we were gonna go see
Hold on
Cobb
now.
first.
I know that
Oh, okay.
normally this would probably go by much quicker, and we can do that before we do downtime stuff. But I just want to get it out there because it's like the last thing that we need to do before we can start in on what they call free play time. It's just kind of anyway. Um, so you are now at liberty between scores to find some respite from peril. Uh, you may pursue 2 downtime activities from the list below. Uh, you also recover all your armor uses. During downtime, you may perform additional activities from the list by spending either 1 coin or 1 rep for each additional activity. Um, for any downtime roll, add +1d to the roll if you get help from a friend or contact. After the roll, you may increase the result level by 1 for each coin spent. Okay, so you can acquire asset, long-term project, recover, reduce heat, train, or indulge vice. Yeah, so indulging the vice, you can reduce your stress. Train, you can mark 1 XP into an attribute or your playbook. Reduce heat. You reduce the heat for your crew. Recover, you can heal, but you guys aren't hurt. Long-term project, you can come up with some kind of long-term project that you're working on. And acquire asset means if you want to try and get something to use temporarily for a future situation, you can work on that.
Mm-hmm.
So those are out there. You don't have to do them right now. And you can save them for the next score. So if you need to acquire an asset, for example, you can go back during a flashback and say that you used an acquire asset downtime activity.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait then.
Okay.
So unless you want to do something like reduce your stress or train.
Yeah,
Or
there's
reduce
nothing really
the
to go on
heat.
right now. No, I only got 1 stress.
Alright. Anyway, that's out there.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah. So that's it. You are now free to go.
Oh man.
Get the hell out of here. So you want to go see Cobb?
Let's go see Cobb.
Hello.
Great across my computer.
So who is Cobb? Tell me about Cobb and why. Who is he? What does he do?
Oh
yeah,
man, I just read it, his whole pen.
Yeah. So he's a doctor.
Goblin. Yeah.
So what do you need to see him about?
I just want to see if he has more information about my rival, the reason I came to him.
So I'm gonna tag along, am I?
If you want, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
You know
And
what? This could be a long-term project for you if you wanted.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
And we could start a clock saying that you tracked
Okay,
this
go
guy
away.
down.
okay.
So on your thing, start a clock here.
On my thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Start an eight segment clock. And who are you trying to find?
Adric.
Adric.
My rival.
1 or 2 D's.
ADRIC.
Yeah. Alright. So if you want to spend the downtime activity going and talking to this guy, let's see, long-term project. When you work on a long-term project, describe what your character does to advance the project clock and roll one of your actions. So do you want to go talk to this guy and let's see, what would you do? What action would you use with this guy?
Oh my goodness, I don't know, man. He's pretty nice to me. I just asked, hey man, what's up? You hear anything? I mean, I don't really have
Consort would be that then.
consort.
Yeah.
What if I failed at that? What would I get? Like,
You wouldn't get any. There would be no negative. It's just what you roll on it is going to determine how many segments get ticked off.
oh, okay, yeah, because that's what I was wondering. I was like, I don't know. So it's like it's basically the same as like he hasn't heard anything kind of thing.
Yeah,
But
pretty
it was
much.
Consorting roll, yeah.
So you go and you consort with your friend.
But I don't have anything in the consort.
Well, if that's not what you want to do, I mean, if you want to come up with some other way of doing
How
it.
do you get? No, but like I can't roll. Or
What do you mean?
consort. I don't have a dot in consort.
Yeah, you roll 2 dice, take the lower.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah. Whenever you have 0 dots, that's what you roll.
But if I had 1 dot, I'd roll 1 dice?
Yeah.
Man, it's way better to just have no dice. Oh, you take the lower?
Lower, yeah.
Yeah, you roll 2, take the lowest one.
It's like disadvantage in D&D.
Hey, alright, okay. So it's like disadvantage and Gloomhaven. Oh, got him.
Do you do any
Calm down.
5th edition?
No, I play Gloomhaven, Jason.
Oh.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
5th edition is really good though.
Isn't that a board game or something?
It is.
Gloomhaven
It's
yeah.
like it's pretty much like D&D.
Oh.
Except the rolling. It's really cool.
Yeah.
I got a 2.
2, so you get
Yeah.
1 segment.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
So you go and you talk to him. You don't get much information, but he tells you another place that you can go to check.
Oh, sweet. What's that? Is it a person or a place?
I guess I gotta come up with something.
So this is his downtime thing, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That we just made up.
So tell me about this guy, Adric.
He's a dependable ally from Scotland. That after he was like the
No,
medic.
Adric, not Cobb.
Oh, Adric. Oh, he was the guy that he was with. Like I was like like the royal guard, I guess you'd call it, but like, you know what I mean? Like we like protected this king dude, this lord guy. He wasn't a king, but he was like this lord. And when Scotland was destroyed, he was like the guy that killed the lord was Adric. And I don't know why he killed him. And then he like disappeared. I'm trying to find him.
I'm gonna say that he told you that he knows that Adric has been seen hanging out with members of a certain gang.
Okay.
And kind of point you in that direction. So this certain gang, I have to look up which one of these factions here has to do with Scotland people. So you have to give me a minute to give you more info. Because, you know, I don't know everything about the factions.
Yeah.
Which faction you say he was with?
I don't know.
Anyone in particular? No.
That's what I'm looking up.
Spirit Wardens, we don't like those
Yeah,
guys.
like okay, like there was an attack on like the place that I lived in, like where the Lord, and we were defending it, and I went back to like defend the king or whatever. And when you got back there, he was there killing him. I was like, "What?" And then he disappeared.
He could have just been spotted in a like a part of the city, right? Like night market or something.
Here we go. The Grinders. He's been hanging around with the Grinders.
The Grinders.
Yeah. They are a vicious gang of former dock workers and Leviathan blood refinery workers from Scotland.
Oh, it sounds like them. Or him.
Well, he's been hanging around with them. Doesn't mean he's part of them. That's all the information you get. I mean, you only got one dot or whatever. Like, like, what do you want?
That's fun.
Let's see if that's the best thing I can get.
So say he like was doing his downtime long project and he rolled really well, or then could he get like 2 ticks on his clock or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
He would just get further clock ticks, and then by the end of it, he'll find the guy he's looking for, and then we'll see where it goes, see where the story goes.
Battle to the death, I imagine.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to ask him what. Maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe he'll give me. That makes sense.
Well, yeah, maybe you could join him.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he'll actually be your
maybe all of
father.
it's magic. Well, I hope not. That's kind of weird.
No, Booker. I am your father.
So yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. There's one downtime activity used.
Bam.
What could I do? I could train, I guess.
What happens when you train?
What is it
You
you
get
guys
like
can
1
train?
XP or something.
Yeah, you get +1 experience towards something. So you can train prowess as part of your crew.
Oh.
So if you train, you get 1 tick in prowess.
Oh, can I train now? Can I train too or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a downtime activity. You spend time training.
Oh, so you get multiple downtime things?
You get 2. You get 2 downtime activities, and you can spend coin or rep to do more downtime activities.
So you get what, 1 downtime activity?
You get 2 default.
2. Oh, okay. Put up my rec. Oh, buddy.
Well, put up your rep.
Well, your prowess goes up. Like,
Yeah.
Oh.
you don't get a dot. You
Yeah.
get an
You
experience
get when you get
point.
all those, you get a dot.
Yeah, then you can get a dot and something. How many dots do you have now? Did you put 1 in rec?
I didn't know.
Really? You have 4 dots in prowess now? Like, you have,
Yeah, I think so.
5, I guess. Your prowess is like a lot.
I think that's how it worked out.
Yeah. You must have like nothing in insight then.
No, I have 1 in insight.
Hmm.
In survey, and that's it.
So you're good at what? Skirmish and wreck or something?
And well, I command. I can command.
Yeah, in command. Yeah.
I don't know what I started. I can't remember what I started with, but then I had an extra one because of
Oh yeah, you did get something.
like that. I
The
got
crew,
yeah.
you get 1 too, right?
Yeah, I think that's why. I think that's why I have so much prowess because I think I started with a bunch of prowess anyways because I was a cutter,
Hmm.
and then I got another one from that. I know that I have as many of them as I'm supposed to have.
Yeah. Where is the crew thing? Renegades may add +1 to finesse, prowl, or skirmish.
Yeah, so I added one to that somewhere.
Yeah, and that's what you did. You added
And then I had
skirmish, I think.
yeah, no, I started with
Or
2 in skirmish, pretty sure.
maybe it was finesse.
And I had one in rec. I don't know.
Anyway, so what do you guys want to do?
What do we want to do? Well, I
Good
already went to
question.
see him. I don't know. We could. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
What time is it?
9:14 for us.
How long have we been going? Only a couple hours.
2 hours.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess we could call it. I mean, go into something
Yeah,
new
if you want
next
to,
time.
yeah. And then.
I mean, that was pretty good for our first little thing. I mean, we set
And
up
when we
on.
come back, we can tell the like, because hopefully there will be more next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we can be like, did you guys want to do anything while we wait for this to happen? Because we got it all set up. Then we can do what they want to do while we wait for Missy to get back.
Yeah.
And if they're like, we don't want to do anything, then we can just wait for Mrs. to come back right away.
Yeah.
Which I mean, well, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I find this like a waste. Because like we
Well,
could
I
do
mean,
things while that's happening. Like you know what I
yeah.
mean? I guess it's not a waste because it happens right away. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
like
We
it's
could
not.
finish like
Yeah.
yeah.
No, but I mean, if we are the purveyors of life and blood in the city, there's other.
Oh
She's
man.
not our.
Man,
So
Yeah, you're cutting out like hard.
am I? Huh?
Yeah.
what were you saying?
Just that, like, I'm sure we're not the only, or like, she's not our only source of Leviathan blood, right? So I'm sure
That
if
was
we
just the
asked
first thing I
around or
thought of.
something, we could get more.
Yeah.
Well, we
But
could
like,
come up with another source.
yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, like when the boys
Yeah, I
show up,
guess
so
we
we're
could
not.
do that.
We do have a
Mhm.
Who
lot of
else is
contacts.
there? Yeah.
What?
There
Like
are a
what we
lot
could
of
go
contacts
to we
there.
could go to Esme or whatever, a tavern owner, man. Tavern owner 100% knows a load of people, and we could just be like, hey man, you know anybody who's like gonna get on the go and get some
Yeah.
Leviathan blood? Maybe we can
I'd
get some
say
off.
every single like Leviathan ship that comes in has like a percentage of bootlegged Leviathan blood that
Yeah,
people try to get rid of.
100%, man. So like we'll just go to tavern because like there's no Leviathan blood person that like I guess that well because that's us I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. We need to get established, so we got this stuff, and we need to give it out to people.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because we can't really. You know what? We screwed up.
What?
We should have saved that duck. Because man, we could have been like, okay, man, you work on the docks, like you let us know like what ships are on the go, going out, and stuff like that. We can go, but instead, we let her get destroyed. Sorry.
Well, that's our main contact too. I mean, we're still good with the dockers, right?
Yeah, but I mean, she was a contact. Like,
Yeah,
she was the one that
yeah.
could get us in. She got us into the docks, and then well, how do we repay her? God,
Yeah,
oh well.
didn't even pay him off.
No,
Yeah,
man, just like
should
yeah,
have.
that's 2 coins. We don't even have 2 coins. Actually, we only got
You
one.
only
So
got one now.
Yeah.
yeah, so
Well,
it's impossible.
No, it was only one coin to pay him off.
Well,
It
yeah.
was, yeah, but I mean,
Okay,
the
well,
thing
let's
is,
talk about-
like, I feel like our crew's really poor now. That was a big investment we
that
made
was a
for
big yeah.
Yeah, but
for future
it's an
return.
investment, right? It's gonna come back. You know, you're gonna get money. It's just.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know
Well, we
what?
can't
If,
spend our only money on trying to save that person right now.
yeah, exactly. I mean, we can get back in their good books. They'll heal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can always
Like
do
I mean, when we
something
have a
else.
bunch of coins, we'll go and be like, "Hey man, coins.
Yeah.
So where did that even happen?"
Paying out the blue coats all the time, then.
It's true.
Yes, man. The next time it happens, don't worry, we got you.
Actually, maybe we should like figure out which one of the blue coats or whatever they're called. Yeah, blue coats beat them up. Maybe we can make a mark.
Whew.
Mm.
Show that
That's
guy.
pretty intense. That's pretty intense. I mean, we don't really
Yeah.
have it.
Or you can make
Oh,
a
yeah, let's-
information.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll be like, so after he gets beat up or whatever, then we go to him. It's like, so, who beat you up? What's his name?
Yeah. We'll get. But like, man, where'd they beat him up to? Like, you know what I mean? Like, where did they take him to the jail place and beat him up there? Did they just like rough him up? Like, I don't understand.
I don't know. Is it that?
Yeah, they
Is
picked
that
her
like
up.
obvious?
They picked him up, or him or her, whatever it is.
And like brought him to like the
To
whole place.
Yeah, they brought
Yeah,
him back to their
okay.
headquarters and put him in the interrogation room. And
Okay, yeah, that's
him.
pretty intense. I mean, there's probably some random interrogation guy. Like, you can't really
Maybe. I don't know.
like put a mark out on him. The boss be like, "Yeah, you're hilarious." There's 15 other marks set on him. You need to relax.
Yeah, that's right.
Probably just cost you more.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
All right, we need to get more established, is what it is. When
do
we
need
got
to
the
get more
money,
established. We need to go. We'll go to the tavern owner. I don't like these stupid names, man. Like, oh my god.
you can rename them. Like your people, you mean, or?
No, George, the tavern owner. There you go.
George.
Better than Esme. I don't know, man. Come on, give me something else.
What are you
We
talking
should make the dock worker, and we should call him Docker. Our contact. I just don't like the name Esme.
Esme?
That was his name, ESME.
Who's Esme?
That was the tavern owner. That was one of our contacts, one of the crew's contacts.
Oh.
Tremy renamed it to George.
I renamed it to George just because, man, whatever. Like, it's better than Esme. Like,
Okay.
but that's a tavern owner. Like, we could go to that person because, like, man, 100% when the boss get back from a crazy old adventure, they goes, man, let's get on it.
Yeah.
You could at least point us to the right tavern where the boss actually go and get on there. Might not be George's tavern.
Well, I mean,
But-
there's lots of taverns and stuff on the docks. Like the docks are rife with that.
Yeah, is he's a dock owner on the tavern? Tavern.
George can be a tavern owner
Yes,
on the
man.
docks if that's what you want.
Bam, done. Look at it. It says it right there. George, tavern owner on the docks.
There you go. So,
This
there you
game is
go.
awesome. I can just do whatever I want.
Yeah, that's a big part of it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
So, why did you do
So
that?
yeah, that's what we'll do next. Because like we're gonna go to him and try to see if he knows
Oh,
any other
okay.
boats that are on the docks that are going out to get Leviathan blood, and then we'll set up some stuff with them to get some off of them, and then like we can only more or less do one more now because we got 1 coin. We'll be like, hey man, 1 coin for 2 units again. Well, not again, but you know,
Well, I mean,
oh man, come on, man, like let's do this. Like, you know, we're good for it. And then they give us 2 units, and then bam, we sell those 2 units for 4 coins each. Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about, boss.
yeah.
We're making the business off of this. That's what we're gonna do next session. We're gonna go to the tavern. We're like, listen.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that sounds good to me. And like, I have no idea what contacts the other guys have. They might have decent ones too.
What guys?
There's other
Russ
people
and
playing.
Dan.
At least supposed to be.
Yeah.
Oh yes, the other, the other one.
There's minimum
Nah,
at
man.
least 2 other people supposed to be playing.
If they ever show up.
Yeah.
Now, I think Russ said that he had something this week too, but
Oh yeah.
nothing passed.
No big deal. I mean, it is what it is. I'm just saying. It'd be nice if we had more people. It'd be nice if Jardy would
Family
play.
stuff.
Why doesn't he want to play?
He's not interested in the system. At least that's what he said.
Tell him I'm playing.
I know, I told him. That's why he said he didn't want to play.
You,
Oh.
yeah, you talk to him, Crummy. You get him right invested into
Yeah,
it.
I was like, man, come on. You can literally do whatever you want. I'll just change. In one session, I'll change the name of a dock worker, of a tavern owner from Esme to George, and then made him work on the docks in the tavern. I made him do that. That was me.
You do
I'm
have a
the
lot
DM.
of power as a player in this.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
Hmm.
I can understand though what he means, but he doesn't, because there's not a lot of like fighting in it.
Well, I mean, we haven't done any fights yet, so fighting is pretty
Yeah.
deadly, I'm pretty sure. So if you get into a fight, like, be prepared for it.
Yeah, that's like what I mean. Like,
But
like,
also,
the
you can
fact
if
that
you can
D&D is
spend
different because-
stress, if you can spend stress, like you can go all out in a battle, like
what?
like
Yeah, if you spend, like
Yeah.
you spend stress to actually do crazy things.
yeah, because you know you get into a fight even with like a master guy. All you got to do is say, "I'm gonna resist that." And you spend some stress, and they don't do that. It's now, you know, whatever you want to happen, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it's you can be pretty powerful pretty easily if you don't mind spending your stress. But if you run out of stress, or if you start taking damage, letting yourself take damage and stuff, you know, you are gonna die quickly. That's why stress, you know, you wanna have, you don't wanna blow it all,
Yeah.
but like it's there to use, and you know,
Hmm.
I don't know. We need to
Yeah,
have.
well,
a
I mean, this is the
podcast
first
series
session, so we're
out.
figuring
Well,
it
feels like the first session.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. What would you guys do last time? Like literally just go like, hey, we're gonna play Snap That.
Well, a lot of it was building the crew and the characters and stuff.
Yeah.
Me and Crummy did that as a separate session, so
Yeah.
did his character.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I think I'm gonna end the recording.
Cool. Bye bye everybody.
Bye bye.
Have a good.
Yay! All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.